Good afternoon and welcome to the championship game of the 32nd Annual Dayspring Basketball Classic. This afternoon's matchup will feature the guest team on the scoreboard from Arthur, Illinois, Arthur Christian School, against the home team on the scoreboard from Schererville, Indiana, Hammond Baptist High School. Before we introduce the starting lineups for today's game, I would ask anyone who is able to please stand. We're going to be opening in prayer. We'll be led in prayer by Pastor John Tanney, the supervisor and principal of Quentin Road Christian School. Following the prayer, I'd ask that everyone remain standing for the singing of our national anthem to be performed by Dayspring's very own Sounds of Grace. Pastor John.
Would you pray with me? Lord in heaven, we're so grateful that you sent your Son to pay our debt of sin, and we thank you for the cross, for the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus. Thank you that we can know we're on our way to heaven if we place our trust in you. We thank you that these Christian schools could be here today at this tournament, and for this game, Lord, we ask for your protection on these boys. Keep them safe, help them to give their best on the court, and may all that is done and said give you glory. We thank you for this country, for the freedoms we enjoy, and we ask that you would bless these United States of America. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Now let's meet the starting lineup for this afternoon's game. First for the Conquering Riders from Arthur. Starting at guard, a 6'2 senior, number 2, James Lee. At another guard, a 5'10 junior, number 5, Cody Coons. Starting at forward, a 6'3 senior, number 20, Kyson Flume. At another forward, a 5'10 junior, number 23, Kedrick Chupp. And at forward, a 5'11 senior, number 34, Brock Helmuth. The Conquering Riders are coached by Mr. Greg Mast. And now the starting lineup for the Swordsmen from Hammond. Starting at guard, a 6-foot sophomore, number 2, Adam Judah. At forward, a 5'11 senior, number 5, Esteban Santos. Starting at center, a 6'4 junior, number 11, Connor Lemon. At guard, a 5'11 junior, number 13, Jeff Woosley. And at forward, a 6-foot junior, number 51, Jacob DeAnda. The Swordsmen are coached by Mr. James Woosley.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the championship game of your Dayspring Basketball Classic. My name is Caleb Murray, and I'm joined alongside John Christensen. John, we've been able to call different games throughout this tournament, seen a lot of high-scoring games, a lot of good close games. Both semifinal games for Hammond and Arthur were very good, and they have earned their spot in the championship game. We're looking forward to this one.
Yeah, we are. Should be an exciting matchup, Caleb. Two heavyweights going at it. Both teams, he's got to win to get here. So both teams 3-0 so far in the 32nd annual. And if we're looking at a little bit of history here, we had the Swordsman win in 24, Arthur win in 23, and Hammond win in 2022. And I don't remember off the top of my head exactly, but I know several of those matchups, I believe, were Arthur versus Hammond, either in the championship or either in the semi. So two teams that are used to being here. Again, they got the 1 and 2 seed going into the tournament, so you would expect nothing but a close game in this one.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the keys to the game is going to be that guy right there. That's number 11 for the Swordsman, Connor Lemon. Big rebound there, put back for 2. Puts him up 2-0 early.
Yeah, he's so good. Hammond in the powder blue alternate jerseys looking good. Arthur in the gray to start.
It's a nice swing to the outside. Big shot for the Conquering Riders. That's number 5, Cody Coons.
Yeah, Arthur teams traditionally, they're deep. Both teams well coached. They can shoot the ball well. Right on cue there with the 3-ball.
And there he is. If you don't know him, you will soon, because his name is Jeff Woosley. He tweaked his ankle a little bit in that semifinal game. Actually, it's his knee, excuse me. But he's looking good to go. Picking up right where he left off.
Yeah, and a lefty. He loves to go to that left hand. He loves to finish on that left hand as well. So Arthur got to look to push him right all game long.
There's number 2, James Lee. A little bit long on the 3, rebound by the Swordsman. Esteban Santos bringing the ball up for them, playing in place of the injured David Fernandez. They lost him in a game against Heritage a week ago, as we are told. Sad to see him go, but Santos has stepped up, played very well this weekend. Swordsman not missing a beat. They've definitely been rattled with injuries throughout the season, but as they always do, next man up mentality. They deserve to be in this game, and they're up 4-3 right now.
Yeah, that is just a traditional classic Hammond inbound play, right? They always isolate their center, lob it up to him, and Lemon 2 more.
The big question mark in my mind is Arthur Okaw going to be able to stop, or I should say limit, Connor Lemon? He already has 4 points in this game. If he gets going, Arthur's in trouble.
Yeah, right on cue, 2 more. He's big. He usually plays the center too, but he's athletic and long. He gets out in transition. 2 more. We'll see how they call the game, Caleb. I know they called the game against the Eagles was pretty tight. He sat most of that game on the bench. So I guess the good news is, since they did advance, he's pretty fresh because he sat probably 70% of that game.
Yeah, and they still found a way to win, which speaks a lot to them. Arthur, they won in their semifinal game against CLA. They won that game by a score of 45-32. 3 balls up and no good. I was looking over some of the stats, John, from the tournament, and something as simple as the 3-point percentage. There is a big difference. In this tournament, Hammond has shot 38% from the 3-point line. Arthur is at 25%. If Arthur wants to stay in this game, they're going to have to get some threes to fall.
Yeah, it's hard. So much adrenaline going into the championship game. It's hard to get your shot going so far, although Hammond has started a little bit hot, but a couple more easy baskets. See if Arthur can push in transition here.
It's definitely a defensive-minded Swordsman team. I'm speaking to them more because I've gotten to see more of their games. I don't know if I've seen any of Arthur's games so far. Good take to the hoop there. That's Kyson Flume, the senior. Strong take by him. John, I was talking before the game to both of the coaches of these teams, no strangers to these big moments, Coach Woosley and Coach Mass. Coach Woosley, I asked him, I said, hey, what's the key for your guys to bring this game home to win first place in this tournament? And he said 5 words: we need to bring it. He speaks intensity, preaches it. Clearly, his players are on the same page because every single game on the defensive end, they're just giving it all they got. Meanwhile, on the other side, Coach Mass, he told me that they need to limit turnovers, which is very important against the Swordsman defense. And also, he said that they need to match the Swordsman's intensity. He said it's always there, and we need to do everything in our power to match it.
Yeah, and it's loud right here in this gym for a championship game. Again, Eagles were in the 3rd and 4th place game, so you got some people hanging around from that. And both these programs travel well. Hammond and Arthur, they'll both bring their fan bases here, so it's this exchange of cheers on both sides. Very loud for the championship game.
That was a very good defensive play by James Lee. He's a senior. He got a jump ball there, possession arrow in favor of the Conquering Riders. They get the ball back, down 3.
Brock Helmuth inside. Number 34, I believe he's a senior now. I mean, we've been calling his name for a while. I don't know, he's played some serious varsity minutes for what it seems like past 3-4 years. He's got great footwork down there.
Yeah, we see at these tournaments, a lot of players get the opportunity to start playing at, the freshman age, and they get a ton of experience. Santos from the corner. Big shot for him, 11-7 Swordsman. Arthur working it around the perimeter.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do in the half court here. That's good offense.
That's a great pull-up jumper. Kyson Flume, we've said his name already a couple times. Great shot from the 15-foot mark.
Hammond up too early. Both teams exchanging buckets back and forth. Both obviously look like they belong here. I think we'll get a block on Arthur down low. We'll see who they get that on.
Jeff Woosley is better than anyone I've seen at this tournament as adapting in air. He'll go up to shoot, and if his window to shoot closes, he's so good at finding someone on the perimeter. Great passer for the Swordsman.
Number 1, Wade Julius Jr. subbing in for Arthur. 2 more for Lemon down low. He's probably got at least half their points, Caleb, so far.
Yeah, I believe he has 8 points right now. It's going to be interesting to see what Coach Mass decides to do. Are they going to double? Are they going to switch to a zone? Because, oh, man. Unfortunate play for Hammond. Fortunate break for Arthur. Connor Lemon trying to push the tempo, dribbles it off his foot. It's a big game. There's definitely some jitters there. And as you said, it's a full house right now.
Yeah, both teams playing well, though. To start, everyone seems comfortable running their sets. Again, it helps, like we said, some of these names and players we've been calling in these championship games for the past few years. So
big shot! That's Kedrick Chupp, the junior. What did I talk about in the beginning? Arthur is going to have to hit some three-point shots if they're going to want to win this game. They already have 2, John. Good strong take, can't get it to go though. Air ball.
Yeah, Arthur's got numbers if they want it here.
Definitely looking for it. Corner shot. Good rebound. Arthur working around the perimeter. Working a 4-out type of offense right now. First time for Brock Helmuth seeing the ball in the post. Pull-up shot blocked by Connor Lemon.
There he goes too in transition. Off number 51 of Hammond. Hey, good solid defense though. Swordsmen get out in transition, unable to capitalize. Fortunate break there for Arthur.
Yeah, a player that Arthur's going to need to look to get going is number 34. I just mentioned him, Brock Helmuth. He is the second leading scorer through 3 rounds in all of the tournament. Hammond's leading scorer is Jeff Woosley. He ranks 9 in the tournament. Arthur's going to have to get their senior going if they want to get in this game here. Ooh, errant pass.
Yeah, a couple. There's been a couple. That's maybe, 3 possessions in a row or close to it. Swordsmen getting out, trying to run. They like the fast pace, but their outlet passes have been a little bit sloppy, as we'll see a sub for the Swordsmen, 23. Mason Wilkerson, the senior, is going to give 51. Jacob Deonda, the junior, a breather there.
Very uncharacteristic play by Hammond. You will see they don't love to run their sets in the half court as much. If they can get out and run, they will definitely do that. They're leading the tournament in points right now, and this is a big reason why right here. They want to push the tempo as much as possible. Near slam there.
Still no dunks. I think still no dunks on the tournament. He thought about it.
Yeah, we mentioned it yesterday. That hoop is cursed. Just short on the reverse layup there. Connor Lemon has 10 points in the first quarter, John. Arthur has got to find an answer to him defensively.
Yeah, both teams sticking in man-to-man here, but they're able to get him the ball. Judah on the good drive there.
Judah for three. No good. Near rebound there. And Mason Wilkerson just went off his leg out of bounds, and we got some subs coming in.
Yeah, a few subs for both teams. Number 1 for Hammond. It's a sophomore, 5'9" sophomore. Mark.
Ooh, pull-up three there. James Lee. Arthur has 3 3-pointers in the first quarter alone. This is going to be a good game.
Yeah, he likes the 3 ball. He came in, I think, just fresh off the bench and dribbles into it to tie it up.
Good steal there. That's Julius for Arthur on the break.
Yeah, they can hold for 1 if they want it. 25 seconds left.
No, thank you. Let's get a bucket now, says Brock Helmuth. Good interior pass there by Wade Julius.
Yeah, Brock's so good. Like we said, his footwork's fantastic, but he does a lot of his work early. He carves out the space, makes the pass easy for the guards, and is able to finish.
And Arthur seeing their first lead of the game, up by 2. And there he is again. Could have gotten the foul call on that play.
17 apiece, man. We are in for a thriller here.
Yeah, we're all knotted up. Connor Lemon has 12 of the 17 Swordsman points right now. He has gone out of his mind so far. I'm very intrigued to see what Coach Mass is going to draw up, because all 12 of his points have been on the right side of the hoop. Are they going to go to a zone? Are they going to double him when he catches the ball?
Yeah, I don't know. Both teams playing well, though. Obviously, they have an edge there. Arthur's able to get a few baskets inside. Like you said, they love looking for the 3 ball as well, and they've been a little more spread. But both teams, as we keep saying, well coached. Both deserve to be here, so they're super patient. They're running their sets, and they're getting the looks they want in the half court at least.
Yeah, we've gotten the privilege of doing a couple championship games in a row now, and for some reason they tend to not be close. I think we've gotten one in the past maybe 3-4 years that has been, but so far so good. All tied up at 17. I'm really excited for the second quarter here.
Yeah, we should be in for a good one. We'll see. This is where coaching comes into play. See what adjustments, see what people step up, see what bench players come in, make an impact there. As both teams are ready to go here. Back and forth action in that opening quarter.
This is where you really got to dig deep. You played 3 games in 2 days. This is the 4th. Everybody's tired, you and your opponent alike. It's time to see what legends are made of here at the Day Spring Classic.
So yeah, looks like Arthur still sticking with man-to-man.
Looks like,
or maybe
yeah,
they might be in a zone actually.
Trying to figure it out. I think it's a zone. So they did adjust.
Like a matchup zone.
Look at that play by Brock Helmuth, denying that pass into Connor Lemon. That's the adjustments that we talked about. Great defensive play by him. There he is. That's a foul. Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna get him.
Right call. Lee got a little bit overzealous there.
Yeah, only his first, so I don't think anybody's in foul trouble here early. Number 23, Kedrick Chupp, playing that full court defense, trying to make life hard on Hammond's point guard. Woosley loves to get back to his left and create. There it is right there.
Like I said, such a good interior passer. Big shot there. I talked about it, John. They've shot 25% from the three-point line in this tournament. They have 4 3-pointers in the first half.
Yeah, they probably have an edge there. Hammond can get streaky. They probably like to use their size, athleticism, and get out and run.
But something worth noting there, sorry to interrupt you, Wade Julius came from the weak side there and doubled Connor Lemon as soon as he got the ball. We're going to have to keep watching that as subs come in for Arthur.
Yeah, anytime somebody's got, 12 out of 17 in the first quarter for his team's points, you got to make an adjustment. So they're definitely trying to deny him the ball, but then send in help as well.
Hammond is at their best when the ball's in Jeff Woosley's hands. So good at attacking the paint. Don't know if the ball was in his hands when the foul was called. That's a tough one if you're Arthur.
Yeah, it is. You like the aggressive play. Coach Mass not loving it. Keeping cool on the sideline though, but yeah, he thought the ball was poked free a little bit.
Sitting on the home bench over there, Coach Woosley is. Not something he does very often in this gym. We had a travel call there, I believe?
Yeah, double dribble, I think. That's what they officially got him for, but Arthur setting up their half court here.
Picked off. Off the
does, but
referee.
it stays in bounds. Fortunate.
Oh, my goodness. Missed layup there by the swordsman, but Jeff Woosley gets the rebound and puts it back for two. Arthur's up 20-19. What a game. Good strong take there, but better defense by the swordsman. Esteban Santos, pretty finish for two. Hammond has taken the lead again. You cannot have that. Miscommunication by Arthur.
Yeah, Hammond didn't even dial up the pressure to get that one. Just got a little flustered there. Can't have a turnover like that.
He was trying to pass it to his center as he was moving up the court. Just kind of a unfortunate play there. Adam Judah attacking the paint. That's a big time move. That's a sophomore playing like anything above that. Nice turnaround jumper there, just a little bit short there.
Yeah, Judah looking to push.
That's got to be a travel.
Yeah, I think he just got it out of there though. Refs let him play on.
Judah for three. It's a little bit long. Yep. Out of bounds. Right call.
Subs in for Arthur, number 50, Corbin. 6'2" junior.
Yeah, him seeing the floor for the first time. Coming off the bench nice and fresh. Under 5 minutes to play here in the second quarter for a championship game between Arthur and Hammond.
Kyson trying to go to work.
Yeah, good defense.
Hammond guard's doing a good job. Moving around the perimeter there. Another
lead
three
for
ball.
three. No good. Judah did not have to save that ball there. Santos to the hoop. Could have been called a foul.
I think he just got confused.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. There was no one there. No one on his team anyway.
Yeah, so Arthur looking like they're in that zone. Oh man, I'll tell you what, that was a nice pass by Woosley. Lemon just off the tips of his hand. Great vision though.
Yeah, couldn't quite connect on it. Right idea. Flume going to work. Nice swing pass to the other side. Three no good. That was an extra opportunity though for Arthur. An offensive rebound. They've had quite a few of those so far in the first half. Hammond's got to clean that up.
Yeah, offense has stalled a little bit here.
It's a high pass
for both teams.
We got a 1-3-1 right now for Arthur.
Yeah, just trying to keep it out of the paint. Again, Hammond's strength is inside. They can get hot with the three ball for sure, but they probably shot a lower percentage For sure. And,
good recovery by Lemon there after he lost the handle.
Yeah, I think that's the play if you're Arthur. Again, Hammond aggressive, right? Love to get out in transition. I think you got to turn them into jump shooters. That's how they're going to have to beat you. And they'll get sophomore guard Judah.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that one. He was hustling, playing good defense. Kind of bailed out Arthur. So nonetheless,
51 back in for the swordsman. Jacob. Sub as well for Arthur. We'll give Brock, I think, his first breather of the game. Nice move.
Yeah, it's a big time take there. That's a senior playing like one. That's Flume. 23-22, under 3 minutes to play in the first half. Hammond taking their time. Swinging the ball. Lemon is not in the game right now, so more of a guard, quicker lineup for the swordsman.
Yeah, giving him a breather. So both teams, obviously, with about 2 minutes left in the half, want to end strong, go into halftime with a little bit of an edge. Jump stop there from Judah.
It's a good move. Arthur's doing a great job. That is not a good pass. How did it get through?
But it is. Oh, it is. Oh, man, it looked like Woosley had that thing intercepted the whole way.
I don't know what happened. Sometimes it's almost too good to be true. They got bailed out, though. Missed layup and missed opportunity for Arthur.
Yeah, again, Arthur's zone is really pushing Hammond out of the paint. So it's forcing a lot of threes. See if they can get it to go.
Yeah, big-time shot. If you're the swordsman, if you want him out of that 1-3-1, you're going to have to shoot him out of it. And Mark Audis, that's a good start by the sophomore there.
Yeah, you know you'll get that corner three eventually by moving that ball around. Gives them the 4-point edge. See if Arthur can get back to running their sets here. Had a little more isolation on the last few possessions.
Good move. That's a big-time take. Lead the senior. Good move to the hoop.
Timeout, Arthur. 30-second timeout. Wanted to talk things over. Looks like he's also subbing in his big man Brock back into the game. Wants to get him the last minute 12 action. We got a 2-point game here, Caleb.
Yeah, moves and counter moves by these all-time great coaches. You see, as Connor Lemon went to the bench for his break, Brock Helmuth went to the bench for his break as well. And so it's very interesting to see how they're going back and forth. But just taking a quick minute, our tournament sponsor is Dayspring Bible College and Seminary. If you've ever wondered, hey, what is Dayspring all about? Well, if you wanted to know, we have a college for a day coming up, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. We'll show you a video, but we have a college for a day coming up September 18th through the 20th. It's actually college for a couple days. We should probably change the
it sounds better that way, though.
Right. But yeah, if you want to know more about Dayspring, if you know anyone who'd be interested in potentially looking at a Bible college, that'd be a good time to come check us out. And we would definitely recommend doing that.
All right, 2-point game here. Again, Arthur's going to leave 23. Kedrick on Woosley, try to get the ball out of his hands.
Little full court press.
And then they'll fall back into that zone.
So this is not looking like a 1-3-1, though. No, they are back in man, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like they teased in zone maybe, but no, I think they're still sticking with it sometimes. A little bit of matchup.
You notice that Connor Lemon came back in as Brock Helmuth did.
Yeah, they want their top scorers. Woosley, big shot, good.
Yeah, it's a big-time shot by a big-time player. Swordsmen are up 5. We'll see if Arthur holds for the last shot.
Yeah, he's played for a while, right? There's some of those players, right, that they almost take their game to the next level when the pressure rises. He's definitely one of those guys. Always seem to be unfazed by the moment.
Yeah, coach's son. Big answer.
Yeah, it is. It's a good contest, too, by Esteban Santos. Man, he was out there. And a high-arcing three.
Oh, my goodness.
Paying attention.
Another errant pass by the swordsman. Let's see if Arthur can get a bucket here. 2 seconds left. James Lee.
No foul. They let him play at the end. Maybe could have got one or two.
Yeah, definitely could have been called one at the end there. Man, what a crazy sequence. I think that was Jeff Woosley, passed it up ahead to Adam Judah, nailed him directly in the head. Yeah. Use that minus 10-second feature on your YouTube camera or YouTube phone at home to watch that back. But very good first half. Back and forth. We had a ton of lead changes. Swordsmen are up by 2 going into the break. We're going to show you a quick video here from our sponsor, Dayspring Bible College and Seminary. I know I just mentioned them. And then off that, we're going to step away for a few minutes, and then we'll jump back for stats towards the end of halftime. We'll be right back.
My name is Mark Julian. I'm the Dean of Dayspring Bible College. We're standing here on the campus of Dayspring. Listen, maybe you know someone that is interested in full-time ministry and they feel God has called them to that. Share what Dayspring is doing with them. Go to our website. You can see all the different programs that we offer. Our goal is to train people for ministry all around the world. And so if you feel like you've been called to that or someone you know has been called to that, share with them the mission of Dayspring Bible College.
And we're back with a little under a minute to play before the start of the second half. My name is Caleb Murray, and I'm joined alongside John Christensen. We're excited to be here for this championship game. We have some stats on the screen that our producer will throw up there. John, what stood out to you on the stat sheet for the first half?
Yeah, so we'll take a look at that really quick. You can see that watching at home. I mean, a few things. Obviously, Hammond winning the field goal percentage from twos. They're 67%. Well, Arthur's only 36%, 5 for 14, but then flipped on the three. So 45% for Arthur for three and only 27 for Hammond. A few other areas that they got the edge. Swordsman out-rebounding Arthur 19-10, so getting some extra possessions that way. But then on the flip side, they have 9 turnovers to just Arthur's 5. So again, both teams kind of excelling in different areas of the stat sheet, which is what has pretty much brought us to a almost a tied game here.
Yeah, my only concern for Arthur is that the 9 turnovers from Hammond is very uncharacteristic, and also the 3-point percentage for Arthur is, I don't know if it's sustainable. And so we're going to see how it plays out, obviously, but Hammond up 2. We're excited for the second half.
Yeah, they like it, though. They like it. They always shoot it, and then you saw those adjustments from the Swordsman as well, or, from Arthur as well, to keep the Swordsman out of the paint, which led to a lot of that first quarter success. So we'll see here. Yeah, and obviously can go either way.
Lee for the Conquering Riders, taking care of the ball handling duties. Gives it to Flume. Nowhere to go. There we go. There's Helmuth underneath. Good pass cross court. It's a nice drive and take. It's Cody Coons. I haven't called his name yet. Great move by him.
Yeah, crafty move in there. Nice turnover, or steal rather, by Brock.
See, it's a turnover you don't see Hammond make very often. We've seen them play a lot, obviously, when we were playing and watching the Eagles play them a lot this year and in years prior, but just some odd turnovers by them. I know Judah's a sophomore. They definitely have some younger players, and they're playing in a big game. Got to take care of the basketball.
Yeah, Arthur just swarming Lemon there, trying to keep him out. Floater for Judah. Off the mark.
Arthur has done a very good job of tightening the screws defensively on Connor Lemon. He had 12 points. I believe it was 12 in that first quarter. He had 0 in the second quarter, and so far nothing in the third. So they're going to have to continue to contain him, keep an eye on him. No real foul trouble across the board either.
I don't think so. Yeah, only 7 total fouls in the first half. I don't think anybody had 2.
Yeah, no one with more than 1, so that's not an issue for either coach. Here we go. Here's the matchup, triple teamed.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he's quick. He's done that all tournament long. He'll clear out some space if he misses that first shot. Man, he is quick to get his own rebound put back good.
Relentless on the boards. Oh, nearly lost it there. Swings it over to Coons. Oh, poked away by Judah. It's taking their time, no rush here.
Yeah, see if they can get Brock going. Nice pass.
That's a really good pass. Can't capitalize on it. No look pass by Helmuth to the outside. Nothing but air on that 3-point attempt. Forcing him right. A southpaw. Good step back jumper. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, it's good defense, though. They know they sit right there on that side. Force him to his offhand, and he's not nearly as comfortable finishing on that weak side.
It's a good move. Could have been a foul call. Coach Mass wanted it. Didn't get it. Good move to the hoop. step through move by Adam Judah, the sophomore. If you're Arthur, you got to get the ball, in my opinion, in this guy's hands every single time. Brock Helmuth, second leading scorer in the tournament with 57 points. Good things happen when he has the ball. Good defensive pressure. Seems like a lot of contact.
Yeah, they're letting them play. Hammond looking to capitalize in transition here. Coach Mass obviously wanting a foul there, talking over there with his coaching staff. Shocked he didn't get one on that last possession.
Another good move by the sophomore guard. Hammond just has a way of teaching their guards how to attack the paint effectively.
It is. Yeah, he's doing well. He's finding seams in there. Again, Arthur's bench pleading with the ref, saying, hey, he's sliding his feet. They think it's a travel.
That's a great move. Lee for two, up and under move, playing like a veteran out there.
Yeah, they needed that. For sure, last couple possessions, they just had some Judah isolation ball. See what the Swordsmen go to in half court.
Good defense on Lemon. Something worth noting is nearly all of his points have been on the right side of the basket. And Arthur, good job on that time. They forced him left. They actually gave him the baseline, which you don't normally see that. And he dribbled it off his leg out of bounds.
Yeah, 4-point game, a little over halfway.
Good steal by Esteban Santos. Can he finish? Yes, he can. Puts the Swordsman up by 6.
Yeah, that's big again in kind of a defensive battle kind of a game here. Both teams able to get momentum. Points like that are huge.
It's a big shot. Oh, here he goes. On his left side, too. You're not stopping him.
Oh, and he gets the call and one.
Did you see a travel on that, John?
I don't know, man. It's hard right where we are. We lose a little bit of vision when they get close down there. He's so crafty. He leaned into him. Definitely a little bit of a late call.
It was definitely a good move nonetheless. Could have been called a travel. Little Euro step action. Good finish by him and one. Arthur's got to be careful here. Hammond is so good at when they get leads holding it. As we've talked about a couple times, the shot clock potentially coming to Illinois high school basketball. It is not here at the moment. And the Swordsmen are really good at milking clock when they get the lead. You don't want to get too far behind. Big shot. Kyson Flume.
Yeah, that's huge. Again, you could see it starting to go a little bit in Hammond's favor. Arthur swings it right back, gets it within 5. 2:40 left to play here in the third, so plenty of game left.
Nice jump stop.
Oh man, has he come alive?
He's got
the sophomore is making a name for himself, right?
6 points in the quarter alone.
Yeah, we know he can shoot it, right? That's probably scouting report coming in. He's good all around though.
There he is, the answer. That's what happens when you're in a game with big time players, big time teams. You get punched in the mouth, what do? You punch back. Arthur's down by 4. We got a fantastic game here. Judah, heat check. Good rebound by Wilkerson.
Oh,
good hustle.
Everybody on the floor.
Both coaches, they spoke to it. Intensity. Laying your body on the line. What more can you do? There's a big difference between going home on that bus with a first place trophy and a second place trophy. No one wants to get second. None of these teams do anyway. That's a wide open look.
That's so good, man. And I mean, you talk about what separates the teams in these tournaments. Yes, it's talent, but so much of it is mindset and discipline, man. There's a few times players from the Swordsmen could have taken that shot, and they get a great look for one of their leaders, Woosley, at the top of the key, and he drills it.
I think that's a big reason that during the tournament, Hammond is 38% from the three-point line. That's really good at the high school level. I think is because they move the ball so well that it's not just contested three-pointers. They're getting wide open looks like that. There's a big difference if there's a hand in your face or if you got some space to work with.
So it looks like Arthur will go back to Lee, James Lee. Boston, Mass. Give them a spark, see if they can cut into this deficit here.
Good interior pass there.
Yeah, good hands by Lemon.
Good save by them.
Hammond always looking to run if they get the chance. Woosley's always got his eyes up.
Yeah, that's out of bounds. Yep.
He just got caught.
Kind of a rare miss pass there by Woosley. We have a minute and change left. The Swordsmen are up by 7. This is an important possession if you're Arthur. Lee at the top, passes it over to Flume. Helmut coming over the screen, a little pick and roll game.
Oh, good hands.
You
Hard
can't
to
go
get
up and over a 6'4" player. I've tried it, does not work. Got our official. His name escapes me, and here in the corner, he's done, to my knowledge, every single championship game for the past 32 years of our tournament. Talk about experience right there. I love when he makes the call. He says it confidently. Officiating crew's done a great job so far.
Yeah, Woosley out there on the floor, coaching hard, calling 5 out, getting his team in order. They want to hold it for the last one, no doubt.
Yeah, calling the play, saying, hey, I like that 7-point lead. The worst we're going to go into the fourth quarter is up by 7, potentially more.
Got to be careful. Oh, yeah.
It's a lame foul.
Yeah, it's okay. They was getting kind of close to a 5-second call there.
Yeah, not really following suit with kind of how they've called it so far. Not a big deal, though.
Yeah, I don't
think it's going to happen.
It's maybe his second, so no worries there, and not shooting either, so they'll just re-inbound the ball. Oh, that's a nice play.
What a pass.
Oh, man, Judah with the vision finds the big man.
The sophomore guard has completely come alive here in this third quarter.
That's
My
huge.
goodness!
Money!
Are you kidding me? James Lee says, hey, we're not going down 9 into the fourth quarter. Let's make it 6. What a shot.
Oh, that's big time, Caleb. I'll tell you what.
That is a momentum shifter. You had a sideline inbounds pass from Adam Judah directly to Connor Lemon. Great play, kind of deflating for Arthur. But then James Lee counters with a 3 from the top of the key of his own. My goodness.
Yeah, that is big. It brings it down to 6, heading into the fourth quarter. Again, it's been back and forth. Obviously, both teams deserve to be here. Obviously, only one team can win it. And, man, it looks like it's going to come down to the wire here.
Yeah, I mean, this is where legends are made. As I mentioned earlier, it's the fourth quarter. You got to get the ball in your star players' hands. I mean, Jeff Woosley, Connor Lemon, even some Adam Judah have played fantastic for them on the other side. Kyson Flume has been very good. I want to see Brock Helmuth get the ball a little bit more going down the stretch, but, I mean, it's anybody's game with Hammond up by 6 here.
Yeah, definitely rely on their seniors. Arthur's got a few of them, like you said, and Brock, who else? James Lee, I think, is a senior, looking at my stat sheet here. So is Kyson, a few other players as well that have done a good bit of the scoring. So they look to lean on their experience. Only down 6. They do get the ball, though, so that could be a huge swing, hitting that buzzer beater 3, and they get the ball coming into the quarter.
John, if you would have told me that we have a 6-point game going into the fourth quarter, I would have taken that every day of the week. That was
Yeah, it's a big bump.
Arthur fans wanted a call on that one. And then
Wow.
oh my goodness. James Lee has got to be careful.
Yeah.
I'll break that down for you. What just happened was James Lee on the inbound caught the ball. Then Hammond gave him a little bit of a body as he caught it. Arthur wanted a foul. He ended up calling an offensive foul on James Lee, and he chucked the ball. I'm surprised they didn't get him with a technical
I don't know.
there.
That's tough. I think, and that's going to be good too as well to bring it up to 8. That's tough if you're an Arthur fan. Clearly should have been a foul on Jeff there.
Yeah, you want to talk about a momentum
But usually,
shifter.
I mean, if a ref kind of knows he misses a call, which happens, he'll kind of do a makeup one, or for sure not going to call an offensive one 3 seconds later, but that's what happens.
Yeah, crazy turn of events here.
Yeah, it's all right.
In a 5-second call, James Lee's got to be really careful. This ref's got him on 2 Interesting calls, borderline calls back to back. He's really frustrated.
He does. Coach Mass is trying to work the refs over there, but man, they're having none of it. That's a couple tough breaks for sure. If you're Arthur, though, you're still very much in this game. You can't let it get away from you.
Yeah, right calls slightly out of control, but he did get pushed in the back. 2 shots here for Connor Lemon. He had 12 points in the first half. I believe he has around 4 in the second. Looking to add to his 16-point total. It's definitely a name to watch for MVP of the tournament. Definitely one of the best players this weekend. Good shot by him. Free throw's good. Want to give a shout out to our producer over there. He's my brother. Proud to call him that. Grant Murray, pushing all the buttons and the dials. Also did a lot of the graphic things for the stream. A lot of the setup. Thankful for him. Also Alex Johnson on our movable camera, as you can see on your screen right now. It's really cool to have that. Nice addition for our championship game. Will Harris on the score. Casey Vincent on the camera. Steal there by Lemon. Oh my goodness. Just laying their bodies on the line. So they're giving it a jump. Connor Lemon's hand was definitely on the out of bounds line when he touched that ball. There's no one who has a better angle to it than us and our cameraman here on my right. But definitely had his hand on the line.
Yeah, everybody playing hard.
Hammond is up by 9 here. If they score, they can push it to double digits, which would make it pretty tough, as I mentioned earlier, for Arthur to come back.
Oh, they played so well. They just had a good start for Arthur in the fourth.
Not a great shot if you're the swordsman. Mid-range jumper. You're going to see them definitely increase their time of possession as this game goes on. Surprised they did not get a foul call there. Kyson Flume kind of bumped Woosley in the back. They're saying it went off his leg out of bounds. Important possession here for the Conquering Riders.
Yeah, it feels like they got to come away with some points. Have they scored in this quarter at all?
We'll have to fact check that with our producer, but I do not think they've scored in the entire quarter.
It's a nice inbounds play. Brock trying to be patient, swarming though. Get a good look from 3. This is huge. They will. They will get him. James Lee going over the top there.
Yeah, the frustration is starting to build for Arthur. Had a few calls go the other way. John, I got confirmation. Arthur has not scored in the fourth quarter. Kind of similar to what happened in the semifinal game that we were watching with Quinton Road, who only scored 2 points against Hammond in the fourth quarter. One of their fans told me they are a fourth quarter team this year.
Yeah, that's what the great teams do. Woosley fired up on the sideline there. He'll give his team I think a full timeout there, getting them up 11. So, like you said, Hammond looking to go back-to-back here, looking to make it 3 out of the last 4 years at this Day Spring Classic. So again, as we've been saying, no stranger to it. And the good teams bring it when it matters most.
Yeah, they're deep, they're well coached, and every year, just when you think, oh, hey, they're losing a lot of seniors this year, doesn't matter. They always find ways. They got a really good program over there at HB. And they do it right over there. Yeah,
talk about next man up, right? We were talking with some of their players. Their big center, who they anticipated would play all since the beginning of the season, hasn't played. He's been out. One of their guards tore their ACL coming into the tournament. So talk about
would-be starters, right?
So talk about just next man up. These guys, these 6'7" guys coming in, and a few guys off the bench, and man, they haven't missed a beat. And they are playing hard. They're bought in, and a lot of game left if you're Arthur. I'm sure Coach Woosley got a good time out there, wanting to talk things over on how to handle these final 6 minutes and preserve this lead.
Yeah, preparing for possible adjustment, maybe a press by Arthur. We'll see somewhat shortly. They're going to have to turn up the pressure defensively, but they need a bucket here out of the timeout. Very important possession for Arthur. Good backdoor cut. The Arthur fans emphatically cheering for that foul call, a little frustrated right now. I haven't seen anything really egregious, maybe a missed call or two, but nothing that outside of the ordinary.
Yeah,
but officials
overall
have
it's
done
been
a good job.
Overall it's been good. There was that little action at the beginning of the quarter that probably warranted some frustration for sure, but got to play through it. Arthur, like you said, in desperate need. See if they can get this to under 10 here.
I would say it's one of the hardest jobs in the world because every call that you make is wrong, no matter what. You get half the people.
Oh, man.
My goodness.
That's huge.
What a shot.
Senior stepping up. Again, a few calls this quarter have not gone his way.
That was a massive shot there by Lee. There to his right, spinning to his left. There it is, the follow.
What did I tell you, man? He is so good at that. His timing. Yeah, he's tall, he's long, right? He's got the physical attributes to go up and get it, but I mean, timing, that's just through reps, practice, and a lot of hard work, and he is the first one to his miss every time.
It's hard to box him out when he's in the air for a solid 2 seconds, right? There he is, Helmuth.
Yeah, it's good. Tries to go a little up and under body there from 51 HB. Jacob Deanda.
Yeah, they're going to have to go on a run quick here. Important free throws here for Helmuth as Mark Audis is going to check back in for the Swordsman. We have 150 of you at home watching this game on the Eagle Sports Network. Thank you on behalf of all of us and our crew here at the tournament. We're really happy to have you here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed our coverage of every single tournament game. This is game number 26. 26 games of basketball at the high school level in a 2-day span. It's very busy, but we love doing it, and we're glad that you guys have tuned into the streams. Brock splits at the line. Seeing a little bit of a 1-3-1.
Not what you want. Yeah, you can see that from Coach Woosley. And his guys, hey, just calm down. Right, we got the lead. Coach Mass taking it as an opportunity to talk some things over. They're able to cut it down to 9. Again, still plenty of game left, and they'll have the ball coming out of the quarter as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take this break, John, just to go over a few exciting events coming up here at the Quinn Road Baptist Church and also Day Spring Bible College and Seminary. We'll start with Teen Camp in July. We have that coming up. I forget the exact dates. Our producer will help me out with those. That is July 14th through 19th. Appreciate it. Make sure you check that out at coolteencamp.com. It's an exciting week. I know it's a week that was very important in both of our lives. Really good speakers, a lot of fun there. It is, I forget how much it is to register, but it's nothing crazy. It's a week-long camp. Highly recommend that. And also, we got our Honor Israel Day coming up. That's an event with our church, the Quinn Road Baptist Church. If you're in the area, definitely want to check that out. It's a free event. It'll just be during our 11 a.m. normal service. And we're going to honor the Jews in a world that is not honoring them very much, John.
Yeah, you get a free Mediterranean lunch too. So come on out if you're in the area. January 22nd for the 11 a.m. church service. And again, just the church service, so free to attend, free lunch as well. Would love to have you if you're within driving distance on that day. Special day, a lot of special guests as well. And we're back in the fourth quarter here.
Here we go, out of the timeout. What has Arthur got drawn up? Let's see how they can execute. You know, Mass gave him a play.
That's good, man.
That was it.
Was
exactly
huge,
what they wanted.
Oh, but they get the ball. Man, I mean, again, we say it all the time, but you can tell, right? The good players separate themselves on the court. The good coaches separate themselves out of timeout when you have full control over the possession. What a beautiful play with several options there. Great job by the players. That thing was halfway down.
Yeah, it's exactly what you wanted. It just didn't go. What a wild shot there.
Shot there. I think
is
they'll get lucky.
Yeah, it's going to stay here.
Yeah. I mean, he was going to travel. He got caught in the air, so he had nothing left to do then other than chuck that thing up there. But
that wild shot. They're fortunate to get the ball back. See if they can score on the inbounds play. They're down 9 with 4 minutes and change to go. What an inbounds play. If you're watching on YouTube, back that up 10 seconds because that was pretty.
Down to 7. They're doing this
1-3-1 it looks
like.
Yeah,
pressure here. Definitely got to speed up the Swordsmen for sure. Again, Hammond usually so good, like you mentioned, in these situations. no stranger to the championship. So
Yeah, we've talked about it. They will not shoot the ball unless they get a really open look. I will say this game, I've seen them turn the ball over more than I really ever have before. So Arthur's just got to keep the pressure up defensively. Let's see, look, they will not shoot.
yeah,
The spacing is perfect on this zone.
It is. It is. If you're Arthur, though, you got to take risks. Coach Woosley not loving it, though, or shouldn't say that, but saying that he can do something better. He'll just take 30 seconds to talk it over.
I think
with
the
his
referee
team.
was starting to count in the corner. Didn't want to get a 5-second
Okay.
call. Really good awareness there. But I love that, though. Like the coaching of Hammond, everyone was in a perfect spot for that 1-3-1 where they could just burn as much time as possible.
Yeah.
Why would you shoot the ball? No shot clock, no reason to. You're up by 7. Possessions, you want to drag them out as long as you possibly can and just get a good shot. So,
Yeah, so we'll see what Arthur comes out and will they stick with that zone. It seemed to be some success as the lead is down to 7. But obviously, if they're just gonna play keep away, you got to dial it up a little bit, shoot some gaps, get in some passing lanes.
might see some man-to-man for Arthur coming out. I'm interested to see what they go with here defensively. Jacob Deanda checking in for the Swordsman. Looks like Jeff Woosley.
Did he have is that a jersey change or just an undershirt change?
Well, it looks like he's checking in
Yeah,
for someone.
something
They
had to
didn't
do.
give it to him, though.
Yeah, he didn't. So he had to do something. I don't know if he had blood on the jersey or undershirt, but that's big.
And he splits the gap. That's Cody Coons.
That's so big, right? Unfortunate if you're a swordsman. Yeah. Oh, man, Woosley is
That is
fired
a
up there.
crazy turn of
Couldn't
events.
hear him. It's unfortunate. I'm assuming the only right way you had to do that is if you had blood on the jersey. So somebody noticed that, called it out, and swordsmen without their one of their leaders, their point guards out there, and you saw a direct result, a turnover.
Yeah, breaking it down if you missed it. He came out of the game. We didn't quite mention
No, we didn't see it.
Yeah, we didn't see why, but he tried to run back in and check in, but they did not give it to him. They said it was too late. As a result, their primary ball handler wasn't able to get in. They turned the ball over, and Arthur cuts it to a 5-point lead.
Yeah,
Or
that's
deficit, excuse me.
no, all good. He's back out there now. So it was a quick
that was a big
change.
play.
Quick change, but now also Coach Woosley got to burn another full timeout. So he can't have a ton left if that comes into play. Again, we don't have that here. I don't know how much, but
The 1-3-1 from Arthur.
that's where you want it. Yeah, in the corner. See if you can get it here. Trap here.
That's
You
a
got
bad
him in the
spot.
baseline. That is.
Oh my goodness, a
Arthur forces
turnover!
it. Arthur forces it. No, you
That
got to stay
is
out of those
huge.
corners.
With 3 minutes left.
Oh my.
Big time shot.
Yes.
We have something major
The Arthur
that is
fans.
conspiring right now.
The Arthur fans have came out, and that is huge. They're making their presence known.
A lead of
One
about
possession.
10 has evaporated. Swordsmen are only up by 3 with 2 minutes and 35 seconds to play. Jeff Woosley nearly turns
Good
it
hand.
over. Yep, good call. Good call.
Yep. And you're probably okay with that if you're Coach Mass too. You got to have your players. They got to play aggressive. They got to get some stuff. You don't want anything easy. Slow the game down. Nothing free at the hoop.
Steve and Sarah Rutledge watching. Appreciate the kind words. Glad to have you on the stream. Got 170 people watching this final game of the Day Spring Basketball Classic. It's anybody's game. That was a big free throw there. Jeff Woosley puts them up by 4, 54-50. And hits the second.
yeah.
Like you said, big-time players rise to the occasion. They don't crumble under pressure. They step up and they actually play better in these big moments. And that's exactly what Jeff Woosley is.
That's huge. Again, Arthur found a little bit of a rhythm here. Brock probably, oh man, right idea, but tried to do a little too much interior passing there.
Yeah, it was a good cut. He wasn't really open, a little forced.
Yeah, there was a small window there. Was tough though if he was going to pull it off.
Mark Audis is back in the game.
Yeah, it's such a luxury when you can just lob it up to your big man there. Again, Hammond's going to pull this one out.
So smart. That's a sophomore, Mark Audis.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know he's well coached. Could have had a layup there.
Yeah, how many times do you see players shoot that ball, Caleb? Right, and now they're going to suck another, minute plus out of it.
Oh, a steal! That's a huge play
they gotta
there
get out and
defensively.
go.
James
He's
Lee
got
to
a
the
line.
hoop.
Lee within 3, minute 40 left.
I love that. We got a 3-point game. This is so exciting. I love
They're
it.
sticking in this kind of trap zone, but they are fine, just dumping it down to Lemon, and he's going to convert.
And he misses it.
Oh,
He missed the layup. Arthur's on the break. Oh, this is crazy. That is a
yes,
great
it is.
It
It is.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know what's left, man. Coaches are burning them in good spots, but I don't. Oh, man, they got the ball, minute 21 left. So Hammond doesn't seem to have trouble, right? They're breaking the pressure the last 3 times. They're just lobbing it up to Lemon. You couldn't ask for a better look on his strong side, and he unable to convert. And, man, I don't know what's going to happen, but we got a good one.
What a crazy turn of events. The one thing I will say is Hammond does a really, really good job of controlling the game when they're up. But the thing is, the longer that you stall against a good defense, the more likely you are to turn the ball over. And we've seen 2, if not 3 turnovers in the last minute or so, to 2 minutes by the Swordsman that has allowed Arthur to crawl back into the game.
Yeah, they tried to slow it down, play a little keep away, and again, they got some good shots, but a few turnovers in there, and like you said, it's a championship game. You're playing against the best competition, so they know how to counter that, and they've gotten a few really, really key turnovers, and they got the ball and a lot riding on this possession here.
John, if you are Arthur, who do you want to see take the shot? Do you want Brock Helmuth taking it? Do you want Flume, James Lee? James Lee has seemed to be hot.
Yeah.
Just over the course of the game.
We'll see what Coach Mass draws up there. I think the good thing is you got several guys you can go to. It's not one-sided. You have several seniors. You got several guys with experience, several guys that have had a good game. So
here comes the play.
I don't think it has to be one guy.
We had a triple screen there.
Oh, big block.
What a block. Rebounded, though, by Arthur. We got a minute left in this game here.
Oh,
Travel, yep.
He slid it. He slid it.
You could see that was Cody Coons. I saw him mouth the words, he pushed me.
Yeah, they wanted to push, didn't get it again. Lemon just making his long frame known in the middle there. It's hard to go up and over that. So, yeah, they're just same thing. They're dumping it. Lemon doesn't have to go. He doesn't want to.
I'm surprised he took that shot. So uncharacteristic of them.
Man, it's not loving it. He doesn't need it. Again, he's getting a good look. That's not the problem. You just don't need it.
This is crazy, John. Arthur's down by 3.
Oh, yeah, timeout.
That has got to be close to his last one.
I thought I saw the ref say in the last timeout they each had maybe 2 left, so Arthur would have maybe 1 left. Now they're just going to burn a 30. That's all they might have. So I think if they get in trouble, they can call 1 more, but I think that is it.
Yeah, very, as you mentioned, very timely timeouts. Very smart. Arthur didn't really have anything going in the half court there. I like the timeout by Coach Mass. I am shocked that Connor Lemon went up for that shot there. You've seen them kind of drag it out. No shot clock. He didn't have to shoot it, but that's what a press is designed to do. You've mentioned it. I mentioned it. Speed you up. And he succumbed to the trap. It was too good to resist. He went for the layup and he missed it. 2 big misses down the stretch. This is anybody's game.
Yeah, you don't need a 3. 38.2 left. 38.2 officially left on the scoreboard here in the gym. So you do not need a 3.
So sideline inbound, a little bit harder to get it in. And here we go, 35 seconds left. This is all we could have asked for in the championship game. Who's going to step up?
HB defense swarming, loose ball, oh, and it goes through the hands. That is huge. They're going to have to foul, and they're going to have to foul fast.
I don't know if you want to foul Jeff Woosley,
Yeah, you're going to have to. You have no other option. You got to pick that off. Wow, that is precious time. Oh,
Hard
man.
foul there. Good sportsmanship by James Lee, making sure Lemon's okay.
Oh, man.
It's so sad to not see even
to
a
get
shot.
A shot. It is.
To not see a shot attempt with 30 seconds left. It's a big, big moment.
And then they let way too much time go off. Man, they could have probably played the foul game, gotten another 2 possessions.
Missed free throw. Hey, 13 seconds is plenty. We've seen stranger things happen. Also, worth noting, the guaranteed 2 shots in the bonus, new rule in the past couple years.
You just need 1, though. You just need 1 if you're
big.
Lemon. That's all you probably need. Again, you got to go, and you got to go fast.
You don't need a 3 necessarily, but you got to go.
You got to shoot. Too much time.
You got to hurry.
I don't think so. It's got to pull, and then it's got to be a timeout if it goes in. Yep, took too long. That'll be it. And that will do it. 56-52. That was a good one. Caleb Hammond Baptist will make it 2 in a row. Next year they're going for the 3-peat, and I think it's 3 out of 4?
They've won 3 of their last 4 tournaments. That's a great game. Arthur and Hammond, we see them play often in these tournaments. Always close, always hard fought. Both coaches pleaded with their teams and their players to show intensity. Both teams gave everything they had, nothing to hang their heads about, and the Swordsmen find themselves victorious once again.
Yeah, they do. That was super exciting. Game right there. Hammond will take first. Let's see, Arthur second, CLA third, Quentin Road fourth, Heritage fifth, and Faith bringing home the consolation in the 32nd annual.
Yeah, it was a great tournament, John. We have the trophy presentation coming up here shortly.
Yep, so we'll probably try to get down to that mic here. So if you want to stick with us, you can see if your team and your individuals that you're rooting for, if they make the all-tournament and MVP list. And looks like Pastor Mark Julian.
Yeah, he'll be announcing the first or fifth place teams, as we just mentioned, and he'll also go through the all-tournament players and the MVP. So make sure to stick around so you can hear if you were on the all-tournament team. It's a big accomplishment. 16 teams, about 10 players, a team that's 160 players. So to be in the top 5 is a big honor.
Yeah, they're bringing out the trophies now, and per tradition, right, we have a nice big bracket on there. So they're bringing out the, 12-foot ladder over there, and the winning team, you get to select a player or coach or anyone really who can go up there, climb the ladder, and put your team in that championship spot. So we'll see who Hammond selects.
Yeah, absolutely. Good job by our cameraman, Alex Johnson, giving you some bonus coverage of the trophy presentation. And as soon as Pastor Mark Julian takes the mic, we will step aside, waiting for him. We'll step aside here, actually, and we'll be right back for the trophy presentation and the all-tournament teams.
We have had a wonderful 32nd annual Dayspring Classic. Thank you all for participating, and what an awesome time. I would like to take a moment before I pass out the trophies and thank the organizers of the tournament, and that would be Gary Burginal and Fred Wolf. If you give them a big hand. Appreciate them putting in all the efforts, organizing it. I'd also like to thank all of the Dayspring students. So all the cleanup, setup, takedown, concessions, all of that, they do that both days. And so give them a big hand if you would as well. Thank you guys for all your help. And for the tournament results this year, the consolation winner, I believe they've already left, but that is Faith Christian School. In fifth place this year, Heritage Christian High School. I believe they've already left as well. The top 4 teams are the teams that have won the tournament the most throughout the history of the tournament, so that's pretty cool. In fourth place this year at the Dayspring Classic is Quinton Road Christian School. Third place, Christian Liberty Academy. Second place for this year's Dayspring Classic, Arthur Christian School. And our first back-to-back champion since 2010, the 2025 Dayspring Baptist Classic, Hammond Baptist High School. For the Dayspring Classic all-tournament team, the fifth place vote getter from Quinton Road, Ronan Vollmer. The fourth place vote getter from Hammond, Jeff Woosley. The third place vote getter also from Hammond, Connor Lemon. The second place vote getter from Christian Liberty, Josh Daniel. And the 2025 Dayspring Classic MVP of the tournament from Arthur, Brock Helmuth. Like I said, we've had an awesome tournament this year, and I'd like to thank all the schools and participants. I think we have represented the Lord well here in this place, and so congratulations to all of you. If you would stand and pray with me as we dismiss this tournament. Father, we thank you for the opportunity that we have to have Christian schools, to have Christian education, to train up our young people in the ways of the Lord. Lord, we thank you for the safety that we've seen here this weekend. We thank you for the good attitudes. Lord, we ask that you would be with all the schools as they travel home. Lord, we ask that you be with all the churches and schools represented here as we gather tomorrow and to worship an awesome God, a God that would send his Son to die for us. And Lord, by simple faith in that, we can know we have everlasting life. We thank you for the opportunity to serve you. We thank you for the tournament, Lord, and we praise you for all that was said and done here this weekend. In your precious Son's name we pray. Amen.
And on behalf of all of the people that worked hard to make this tournament run, we just want to say thank you for being a part of it. It was another great year here at the Dayspring Basketball Classic. My name is Caleb Murray. I was joined alongside John Christensen. And it was fun, John, wasn't it?
It was. Yep, big thank you, like you said, to everybody that helps out. And we should be back here, Lord willing, for the 33rd annual next year.
Yes, absolutely. We hope you have safe travels home for those people who are traveling, and for those of you who are watching now. Thank you for being a part of this tournament, and we hope you have a great rest of your year.